Hi, it's Sam, and today I've got a special video because I'm going to show you the first ever game that I created. Originally I wasn't going to upload this, but I was just too proud of it to keep it hidden away. It's not really a technical game in any way. It's more the design of it. So this, I was just first learning about the Unity engine. You know, no coding or anything like that. It was about the only thing I've learned was scene transitions. So essentially, I made a text adventure where you follow a path and you click through, and there's multiple endings, multiple branching paths essentially. So it's quite a personal game. Because it's based on it's based on a relationship I had in the past, and this is like an anniversary game for them. It's got a lot of people we know, and it kind of goes through the events of us getting together, but more in a comical sense. So yeah, I was a bit cautious about uploading it, but I think it's a good showcase of my passion and design capabilities, and to see a project through to the end. So what I'll do is I'm going to kind of talk through it, like kind of act out the scenes a bit, because there's not really much else to talk about, and I'll try and show you all the different paths and endings. So yeah, without further ado, this is Rosie's Adventure, Peacekeeper. Chapter 1, A Piece of My Heart. So Rosie spots a guy she likes. Could he be the one? So here we've got Rosie, who is the main character, of course, and her sister Anna. Now I tried to find the most embarrassing photos of people, just because I found it quite funny. So, hey Anna, who's that gorgeous guy over there? He's the best looking person I've ever seen. Oh, him? That's Sam, the local sex bomb. Shall I introduce you? So then you get. I mean, I'm pretty sure the conversation didn't quite go like this, but yeah. But she did set us up, so you know it's kind of accurate. So yeah, you get a choice: set me up, don't set me up. So if we go set me up, set me up. We're made for each other. He's the yin to my yang. Isn't that racist since he's part Chinese? He looks Italian. It's fine. Fair dues. Okay, Sam. My sister thinks you're true lovers. Hook up, will ya? Sure. Why not? Fancy coming to Mac Busted? And then you get to choose. Insult me, maybe. Let's go maybe. What do you mean maybe? They're God's gift to mankind. You must decide now. So you can't say maybe. You have to say yes or no. Let's go. Hell no, I'm not a loser. I have a feeling you are. Like a future vision. It's weird. Oi, I'm no loser. It's nothing to be ashamed of, mostly. Anyway, I love losers. I think we should get together. Okay, sure, but I'm not happy about it. So a bit of context. We were quite competitive, and I just had a habit of winning bets and little games we did, so it's just a little riff on that. And then 1 year, 9 months later, it's nearly been 2 years. I know, I don't know how I've put up with you and your smug wins for so long. Because I'm perfection in human form, if you say so. So it's purposely vain, just to be a bit smug. It's just kind of a bit of a laugh. People took the nick of this photo of me on the left, so I thought I'd just use it to make fun of myself. Anyway, I wrote you another poem, but I tripped over and it ripped into 5 pieces, which you now must find. That doesn't make any logical sense, and why don't you find it yourself, lazy? Because this is a romantic treasure hunt. It took me ages to write it. Fine. It better be good, though. So yeah, some game logic there. Chapter 2. So a journey begins. Rosie starts her search for the legendary poem pieces. So yeah, basically you have to find the 5 pieces to win the game. So Rosie walks down Shoreham High Street. Go left or go right? Let's go right. A wild dad appears. So as you can see, I've this game I kind of riffed on some of my kind of favourite games. So obviously it's Pokemon. I'm not going to lie, most of the effort for this game was spent doing the assets. Like I said, there's barely any programming. If any, you can't even call it programming. It's just scene transitions. But it took me absolute ages to do all this, all the assets and stuff. So, what will Rosie do? Let's try high-fiving. Rosie used high five. The wild dad is confused. Rosie was left hanging. So even the little facial expressions I had to change for each scene just to make it look animated. What will Rosie do? Run. Dad used mean look. Can't escape. So Rosie's in trouble, can't get rid of her dad. What about fight? Rosie used uproar. Rosie caused an uproar. It's not very effective, a critical hit. Rosie's making an uproar. What will Rosie do? Now, there's two different ways you can get out of this. There's the talk one, which I will show you shortly, but we can fight again to see what happens. Rosie used death stare. It's super effective. Wild dad faints. What will Rosie do? Call an ambulance or leave for dead? It got dark fast. Let's call an ambulance. I'm so sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to stress you out. I'm just in a hurry to find these poem pieces before it's too late. That's okay, darling. I'm used to you being a pain. Wait, what's that supposed to mean? Oh, look at the time. I must be discharging myself now. See you later. Dad flees and drops a poem piece. Chapter 3, The Big Question. Rosie's nerves are tested as she answers the ultimate question. So now, back in Shoreham High Street, but we can only go left. And what's this is? Who wants to be a millionaire? Rosie bumps into Chris Tarrant. I can't do Chris Tarrant impression, but we'll just see what comes out. Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? What the fuck? If you answer this question correctly, you will win a poem piece. Okay. On the 29th of February 2016, how many days would you have been with Sam for? A. 722. B. 596. C. 648. Or D. 440. Now, what's cool about this is that we have lifelines, and they all do something, I think. So 50-50 takes away 2 wrong answers. Let's phone a friend. Rosie phones Anna. Like I would be sad enough to count how many days I've been with someone, let alone count the days of your relationship. You're just jealous. I've got a hunk of a fella. If your face wasn't so scary, then perhaps you'd get someone too. Low blow, Rosie. Low blow. Anna hangs up. Ask the audience. Rosie asked a passerby. How the fuck will I know? Who the hell are you anyway? Well, looks like the lifelines haven't really helped. But I think this might be the right answer. Is that the final answer? Correct, you have won a poem piece. Chapter 4, Explosive Magic.